Hey YouTube, what's happening? Chris here. I want to bring you all an update on Litecoin. Right now we're at $144. We're up 3.57% and we are breaking out. Guys, this is the importance of really watching these symmetrical triangles or these pennant patterns. Typically, they'll continue to break out with the trend. Remember, these symmetrical triangles, they're neutral patterns. So about 50% of the time they'll break up, 50% of the time they'll break down. But you want to put the trend in your favor. I was reading in my encyclopedia chart patterns last night and it said about 54% of the time symmetrical triangles will break with the trend, and that's exactly what's happening right here, guys. So what I had was my RSI. I had this trend line on top, which was measuring the lower highs, and then we were having higher lows here, and you can see how we broke out, and we broke out on decent volume here as well. And guys, we're up above on the 4 hour, the 20 EMA, the 50 moving average, the 100 and the 200, so things are looking great now. So what we need is a candle close on the 4 hour over top of the real bodies here around 143.23 is what I want to see. Now, if we're able to do that, guys, the target areas that I'm going to be looking at, if we have a serious breakout of here, I truly believe we could come up here and give 150 a shot, and then it's going to be around that 175 where we've had tweezer tops. And let me back us out here. We're going to go out to the 1 day, and I want to show you this right here, these tweezer tops. So this was it right here, guys. So we had this big fall. We had a reaction come up, and I want to give you a visual picture of what tweezer tops look like, just so you can see. And guys, if you're using like what are they called, bar charts, you're going to see this well, and they're called pipe tops. But for us, the candles, we're going to call them tweezer tops right here. And you can see how we pushed up, we got rejected. We tried again to push up, we got rejected, and then we just fell down. So basically the areas that I would be looking at is first that 150, which is going to be also a psychological level. And then I'm going to look up, if we can hit it, up to around that 178, $185 right in that range. And this can really happen here, guys. This break here could definitely bring us up into that area around that first about 150, and then it's going to be around that 175 is what I'm going to be looking at there, guys. But you know, this is what we've been paying attention to. We really want to zoom in on these breaks and keep them in mind. Now, another thing that you want to watch out for, though, and you want to be careful, you want to look for any 5% failures is what they're called. So if we were to have that, what you would see is a breakout like this. We'd run up to about as high as we are now, and then we would fall back down. We'd actually just start falling back through this pattern. So that's a possibility. Another possibility is we break out, just keep running, or we could break out, see rejection where we're at now, come back, test this trend line, and then continue to move farther. Those are all possibilities. So what we're going to do on the 4 hour next, we're going to start looking at some of these stochastic indicators and Bollinger Bands, different things like that. So let's check out our stock quick. So with our stock RSI on the 4 hour, you can see we're getting a little overextended there, guys. We're at 197, so that is something that we want to pay close attention to. And what I like to do is work my way back through here. So we can go to the 8 hour, see what it's looking like. Then we can go to the 12. Everything's looking good there. And then out to the 1 day. So on the 1 day, 12 hour, 8 hour, there's still some more room to run, guys. We're at 67 and 60 right there on the 1 day stochastic RSI. But you can see how powerful those symmetrical triangle breakouts can be, guys. And now we're just having the beginning of this, basically, is what we're witnessing right now. We saw the volume come in, and we have to see if we get that follow through. Okay, so that's what I'm going to be looking at. That's what I'm going to be paying attention to, guys. Just wanted to bring you a quick one here. I'll try to get a longer Litecoin update later today, but this was just a quick one just to put it on your radar there that we are breaking out of this symmetrical triangle right now. It's definitely something that you want to keep your eye on. And if you like these quick Litecoin updates, videos, things like that, guys, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I appreciate each and every one of you being here with me, and we're just going to have to see what happens. We're going to have to see if we get a downward cross from this stochastic, and if that's going to bring us back here. We back test this and bounce off, or if we're just going to continue to move, close up above this, and go up there and challenge that 150 is what I'm looking at, guys. But remember, with those trends, symmetrical triangles will break out about 54% of the time to the upside. If you're in an uptrend, about 54% of the time to the downside. If you're in a downtrend, and typically these breakouts, you'll move up about 30% for these breakouts. And if we want to check that out quick, I'll show you where 30% is from the breakout point. That's just on average, according to my encyclopedia of chart patterns. So guys, we break out there 30%. We're even going to have to be up higher here. 30% would take us roughly to about that 170, guys, 175. So that's definitely an area that we're going to be targeting, and we're going to have to see if this breakout takes us to that 175 area. So guys, that's what I'm looking at. You can see what we're looking at right here. We're just going to pay attention, watch that volume, stay alert. That's the best thing that I can tell you. Hope you guys like these quick updates. God bless each and every one of you.